Chapter 4, Task 1, Finding Solutions Graphically. When we talk about systems of equations, that really just means multiple equations, meaning more than one. The solution to a system of equations is the place where they cross. Which means, that's right, Desmos is going to be your best friend again. D-E-S-M-O-S. There we go. You can have multiple solutions to a system. Since all solutions are just crossing points, you can have as many solutions as the graphs cross each other. If you have two graphs that don't cross, we say that they have no solution. If you have two graphs that line up on each other perfectly, such as in Desmos, you'll see one equation has one color line, and then they'll put another line right on top of it. If that happens, that means they have infinite solutions. The word infinite just means it goes on and on and on forever. Now let's find the solution to each system and state how many there are. That's right, you need to pull up Desmos. So I as well have opened up Desmos, and as you can see, I put in the first equation, and it is a parabola, and I went ahead and made another box, put in the second equation, and it's a straight line. I'm gonna play with the zoom a little bit, so I have some old eyes here, and I'm gonna look and see exactly where they cross. Well, the green and the blue line intersect at this coordinate point. It does show another dot here, but that does not belong, it's not where they cross. I keep going and I see that yes, the blue and green line intersect here. So in this occasion, there are two solutions, and these coordinate points are the answers to each of those solutions. All right, so as you can see, here is the first equation, y equals x2 plus 3, and it's a parabola. The second one is a circle, and we look at where the two lines intersect, and it looks like there's only one spot, so our answer is one solution, and this coordinate point would be the solution. The next example shows these two equations, 6x plus 8y equals negative 22, so we put it in Desmos, and it's a straight line. And then the second equation is y equals 95. Again, play with your zoom to find where they cross. And it looks like this case is only one solution, and the answer to the solution is 3, negative 5. The next example gives us an equation of two lines. The first one is here in green, and the second one is in purple. And I'm just going to zoom out to show you that no matter how far we go, these lines will never, ever, ever cross. They're what we call parallel. So in our notes, it shows that if you have two graphs that don't cross, we say they have no solution. So in this case, we're just going to write the words no solution. Our next example gives us this parabola, and our second equation for this example gives us a line. And I'm going to zoom in as far as I can to show you that these two lines never cross. So I'm going to go up in the notes again. If that ever happens, it says if you have two graphs that line up on each other perfectly, we say they have infinite solutions. Well, these two don't line up perfectly. They never cross. So again, these two have no solution. For this next example, I want you to go ahead and cross off the second equation, and I'd like for you to write in 4y equals 4x plus 8. And you'll see why I did this in a minute. Go ahead and plug those guys in Desmos, and when I do so, it shows the first line is in red, and the second line is in blue. And what you'll notice is if you tap off the red line, the blue line is exactly the same as the red line, okay? Which tells me that they are actually the same exact line. They're right over top of each other. And so I'm going to look in my notes, and it says if you have two graphs that line up on each other perfectly, just like these guys did, we say they have infinite solutions. So that is what our answer is.